Honorables and ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our presentation. Before I start our presentation, I would like to thank to all of you for giving your time to us. In our group, we have three presenters, Nyein, Maung, Htun, and me. My name is Thingyan, and we all are students from Seminer. And we had learned about the research as a subject, and we did a lot of research in our classroom. But we would like to present one research that's PIU student attitude toward learning English. And these are the content. The first one is what attitude means, and also background of the story, and methodology, the purpose of the research, and finding, and the last one, conclusion. I would like to present what attitude means. Learner attitude toward learning is one of the important factors determining the success or failure. According to the last and Daniel, he defined the meaning of attitude. They said that attitude is considered as an important concept to understand human behavior, and is defined as a mental state, like including beliefs and feelings. Another educationalist, Leonardson, he also defined the belief. He said that belief is an important factor determining achievements in language learning. Like if the learner believe that they cannot do very well, then that belief will be a major obstacle to successful learning a language. When we are learning a language, we can get like negative attitude or positive attitude. And also, negative attitude can prevent our learning. However, a negative attitude can be changed and turned into a positive attitude or positive outcome. Positive attitude toward learning is a good starting point to learn a language. And my study has focused on three components of attitude. These are cognitive, emotional, and behavioral. Cognitive refers to like any information, past knowledge, relevant to the educational subject, like including the thoughts, beliefs, and the values of language. Emotional comment about the language, like it can be the positive or negative. The last component is behavior. Behavioral intention or the attention can be done for the language. This is a methodology that we use when we do research. When we did the survey, only 95 participants from PIU students respond our research. In our research, we use quantitative and questionnaire research design, and we also use SPSS software to analyze the data. In our question, we have two types of questions. The first question is demographic profile question, and another one is attitude question. This is the purpose for our research is to study the attitudes of PIU students toward learning in English. In our research, we have two research questions. The first research question is what are the attitudes of PIU students toward learning English, and the second question is if there are any difference between the attitudes of male and female students studying in PIU. My session will stop here, and I would like to invite my friend Thein to continue our presentation. Thank you very much.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Htun, and I am a student from Diploma in English course. So I would like to present about the background of our research. And we did research about the PIU student attitudes towards learning English language, and we did the survey and collected the data of PIU student attitudes towards learning English. And we have research about English language is important for PIU students. Yes, English language is the most used language in the world, and there are so many reasons why English language is important and why we should learn. For the first reason, English language is official language, and if we able to speak and if we able to understand English language, we can communicate with the whole world. And nowadays most of applications and most of software in phone or computer, they use English language. So if we able to understand English language, we can use technical device smartly and easily. So, and we can get more opportunity if we can speak English language. So, and also PIU is an international university. As PIU is an international university, English language is very important, and most of course based on the English language. So may I introduce some course in Phaung International University? Yes. Bachelor course in Pali and Buddhist study, it also known as Bachelor of Art, is a bachelor course in Phaung International University. It's offered from Phaung International University and collaborate with International Buddhist College in Thailand, IBC, and it takes 4 years to finish. Normal students have to study their first and second academic years in Phaung International University, and for the last 2 years, they have to attend in International Buddhist College in Thailand, IBC. And students have to learn 120 units in 8 semesters, and all the units are teaching by using English language. And I want to introduce some diploma course in Phaung International University. Diploma in English started running in 2022, and it is a 9-month program, 3 months for each term, and 1 week is break time in each term. DE offer the learner language for computer skill and personal development skill and other knowledge. DE aim to have the level of English language proficiency to develop intellectual and to be able to work in teams. This course can attend who graduated high school, and that course choose 25 or 26 students in Phaung University in PIU. And diploma in social science, PCP. Diploma in social science, also called pre-college program, PCP, founded in 2012. PCP is a year program and is divided into 4 terms. 3 terms is for study and 1 term is service learning activity. The aim of the PCP is to be able to design projects about the development of community and to be aware about global politics visions. They choose 25 or 24 students in this program, and those students who have intermediate level of English, they can attend that program. And also bridging program. Bridging offers so many short courses in Phaung. In PIU, currently bridging open 5 months programs, and when English bridges course. Bridging 5-month program purpose is to give English language skill and personal development skill. This course choose 24 or 25 students. By seeing those courses, most of courses are instructed in English language, and that's why if we want to join in Phaung International University, we have to know and we have to understand English language. So my session will be stopped here, and I want to invite my friends to continue other sessions.
So we mentioned about the background of the study and our purpose of the research. So I will continue the finding of our research, and then I will talk about the conclusion and what are the results of our research in PIU students, the attitudes of their English learning, their learning English. So. that when we collect the data, we use a quantitative questionnaire. And as we mentioned that in questions, there are two types of questions. When we collect the data with demographic profile questions and the attitudes question. In here, we can see some of the questions when we collect data. These are the questions when we collect the data with designed by the attitude question and the demographic questions. This is the demographic question style, and in here we divided the gender, the male and female. 50.53 are the female and the 49. So in our research, this is the gender. We divided the gender. 50.53 participants are the female students, and 49.47 are the male students. This figure is the percentage of the year of the study. When we research, we divided the gender, year of the study, and also when did they learn the English before the high school or after high school. This is the figures of year of the study. In here we can see some of the percentage of the first year, second year, full year, and also PCB bridging and diploma in English. This figure is when did they begin to study English. In here, 60% of the students, those students who have studied learning English after high school, they are 60% of the students. This is also the demographic profile questions. This figure is their self-assessment of their English scale. In here we can see most students in PIU, they believe that their English scale is fairly good. Just only some of the students believe that they are very bad and they are excellent in their English scale. This figure is did they take an extra English course during learning the English in PIU? And in here, 53.68 they say no. That's why 53.68 participants didn't take any extra English course during their learning English scale. This is the result for male and female mean score. When we collect the data and when we analyze the data, we get the mean score. In here, we can see that may have the highest mean score in PIU student. So according to this table, PIU students, male students have more positive attitude towards learning English than female students. This is the mean score of the time that they begin studying English. In here, the highest mean score is from primary school, 3.9763. According to this table, we can see the students who have studied learning English from primary school have the highest mean score. That's why they have more positive attitude than other students. Students from secondary school, from high school, and after high school, they're learning English. This is the mean score of the student who take an extra course and students who do not take an extra class. So here, most of the students say yes. In yes, there is the highest mean score. That's why we can say it. The student who take an extra class during learning English, they have the more positive attitude towards learning English in PIU students. So now, let me conclude our research, our presentation. In research, we have the two questions. What is the attitude of PIU student learning in English? So according to our research, we can say PIU students have positive attitude towards learning English. But when they say the English is fairly good, it's not very fit with their self-assessment. That doesn't seem to be very fit with their self-assessment. And also, in research question, we mentioned with the differences between the male and female students in PIU students. And according to our research, we can see it. Male students have more positive attitude than females because male students have the highest mean score than the female students. And also, students who have studied learning English from primary school have the highest mean score. That's why they have more positive attitude towards learning English, as I mentioned, than other students who have started learning from after high school and before the high school. And also students who take an extra course have positive attitude towards learning English than students who don't. Because of students who take an extra course, for those students have the highest mean score. That's why we can see for those students have the more positive attitude than other students who didn't take any extra course. We have also a list of the references, just we didn't put in our slide. If you are interested in our research, you're welcome to have a look our research anytime. So our presentation will stop here. So thank you so much for your attention.